Hey, Fidelity. What's it cost to invest with the Fidelity app?
Start with as little as $1 with no account fees or trade commissions on U.S. stocks and ETFs.
That's music to my ears.
I can only talk.
Investing involves risk, including risk of loss. Zero account fees apply to retail brokerage accounts only. Sell order assessment fee not included. A limited number of ETFs are subject to a transaction-based service fee of $100. See full list at fidelity.com/commissions. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE SIPC.
So good, so good, so good.
Just in and so good. Thousands of spring finds up to 70% off are at Nordstrom Rack stores now. And that means thousands of fresh reasons to rack.
How did I not know Rack has Adidas?
Vince, Calvin Klein, Rag & Bone?
Obsessed. Why do we rack? For the hottest deals.
Save on Madewell, Kate Spade New York, Sam Edelman, Joe's, and more. Great brands, great prices. That's why you rack.
Hello and welcome to I Talk to Ghosts. I'm your haunted host, Jennifer, a professional medium, and on Fridays I tell you ghost stories. Thank you for joining me this evening in my Spirit Parlour. Let's have a little tea, light a few candles. This is our space to chat about all things metaphysical, and tonight we're going to dive into the magic of Ostara, the Spring Equinox. This holiday is just rooted in ancient traditions. It celebrates the balance of light and dark, renewal, and the awakening of nature. It's a time to connect with the season's fresh energy and embrace the themes of growth and transformation. So let's begin. I think that celebrating spring and energy kind of waking up and returning is just so good to feel after the dark, sleepy, hibernating months of winter. I'll be sharing simple, magical ways to celebrate Ostara, and you can tap into the powerful energies of the time without feeling overwhelmed with too much to do. I don't want this to be homework. Whether you're new to the holiday or a seasoned celebrant, there's something here for everyone. Ostara occurs around the spring equinox, typically around March 20th or 21st in the Northern Hemisphere. It's a festival of balance where day and night are equal in length. This symbolizes harmony and the potential for new beginnings. It's a time when the earth wakes up from her slumber and begins to bloom. The days are getting longer and the energy is lighter and brighter. But how do we tap into this energy in a simple, meaningful way? First, let's talk about some easy ways to align with the energy of the equinox. We'll start with connecting with nature. One of the simplest ways to celebrate is to step outside and acknowledge the changing season. Even if you don't have a garden, you can go for a walk in a local park, a nature reserve, or even just around the block. Look for signs of new growth, buds on the trees, flowers poking through the soil, and birds returning after winter. Have you spotted a bee or a robin yet? Take a moment to appreciate the changes happening all around you. As you walk, take a few deep breaths. Feel the energy of the earth beneath your feet and let it remind you that, like nature, you too have the ability to grow and renew. What do you want to reinvent this spring? If you're feeling particularly inspired, you could gather a few flowers, leaves, or even rocks to place on an altar in your home as a symbol of the season's awakening. Next is something that's both fun and symbolic, and probably pretty familiar: decorating eggs. Eggs have traditionally, for many, many centuries, been the primary symbol of Ostara. They represent fertility, new life, and the potential of the future. So whether you paint or dye eggs, decorate them with vibrant colors or simple patterns. The act of creating can be a meditative experience, so don't just dismiss this as an activity only for kids. We all need to be able to play and create in our lives. If you don't want to use real eggs, you can also decorate wooden or ceramic eggs that you can keep and use for future celebrations. You can even create little altars or place them in your home as symbols of renewal and fertility. And don't forget to fill your eggs with intentions. Before decorating each one, take a moment to think about a goal or a desire you want to bring into fruition in the coming months. As you decorate, infuse each egg with your intentions, sending your wishes into the universe with each brushstroke. Speaking of intentions, Ostara is a great time for manifestation and setting new intentions. The energy of balance, rebirth, and growth is perfect for looking ahead and planting the seeds of your dreams. You can create a simple ritual by writing down what you want to manifest. Maybe it's a new project, a personal goal, or an energy shift you want to make in your life. Give it some thought. Sit quietly with a pen and paper, and as you write, visualize your desires blossoming into reality. Then place your list somewhere meaningful, like on your altar or on a sunny spot in your home, and check in with it throughout the season. You can even plant your intentions by burying them in the soil with some seeds, whether that's in a pot or in the ground, symbolizing that your dreams are being nurtured and will grow over time. If you'd like to take it a step further, you can incorporate a flower offering. Since flowers are blooming all around us this time of year, you could create a small bouquet of flowers that represent different qualities you wish to invite into your life, like roses for love, daffodils for new beginnings, or daisies for joy. Place them on your altar in your home, a reminder of what's growing and blossoming in your life. Another way to celebrate Ostara in a simple, enjoyable way is through cooking or baking. Food has a magical connection to the seasons, and this is a perfect time to incorporate fresh, seasonal ingredients into your meals. Think about spring greens, eggs, herbs, and vegetables. You can bake a simple loaf of bread, make a fresh vegetable salad, or try your hand at baking hot cross buns. These traditional treats are often associated with the equinox. As you bake, infuse your food with gratitude and joy for the coming season. Let it be a reminder that you're nourishing your body and your spirit for the season ahead. Now, I've mentioned an altar a few times. Let's touch on celebrating with a simple altar or sacred space. If you already have an altar or space where you practice your spirituality, consider adding elements that represent themes of balance and rebirth. You can include things like candles, eggs, flowers, crystals, or symbols of the sun. If you're interested in incorporating crystals that represent the energy of renewal and balance, here are a few of my favorites. Carnelian. This crystal is said to help you overcome negative conditioning and encourages steadfastness. Carnelian improves analytic abilities and clarifies perception. This crystal encourages you to be more aware of your thoughts, your words, and actions to make better choices in your life. Another crystal is Tiger's Eye. Balance your yin-yang energy and relieve your body of pent-up emotions. This crystal is an excellent choice because it promotes a sense of well-being and self-sufficiency. Tiger's Eye is linked to vitality and increased mental clarity. Another crystal perfect for the season is Angelite because it creates balance and harmony in your life. It supports emotional healing and promotes positive energy. Angelite helps you let go of old hurts. It also promotes communication internally with yourself. Angelite is a stone of spiritual inclusiveness. It brings harmony into your life through forgiveness, compassion, acceptance, and love. You could even add some seeds to your altar as a visual reminder of new beginnings you're planting in your life. Your altar or sacred space doesn't have to be anything complicated. Your goal should be just having an area that you can connect with and resync with when you need it. Visualize a space where you feel you would have wonderful energy to uplift and support your mood and to focus on goals and intentions that you have. Whatever it looks like, it's going to be very personal to you. It's always nice to have a simple space that supports your spirituality. Maybe I'll do a whole episode just on altars. Lastly, as we move through Ostara, don't forget to honor yourself and your own growth. Take time to reflect on the journey you've been on and the person you're becoming. What have you learned over the past year? How can you honor your growth and step into this new season with open arms and an open heart? Take time today or this week to sit in quiet reflection, and when you feel ready, journal or meditate on what you like to bring into your life. So there you have it. Simple ways to celebrate Ostara. Whether you're decorating eggs, planting seeds, or simply stepping outside to appreciate nature, the essence of Ostara is all about honoring the cycles of life and welcoming the light that is returning to the earth. As you move through this time, remember to take things slow and enjoy the process. There's no need for perfection. Let the energy of the season guide you as you bloom and grow, just like the flowers. Thank you so much for joining me today on this journey into the magic of the spring equinox. I just love connecting with the energy of the earth we're all a part of, and I love celebrating the different seasons. I hope this episode has inspired you to celebrate the season in a simple, meaningful way. I'd love to hear how you're celebrating, so feel free to reach out on social media or leave a comment. And until next time, stay connected to the earth. Stay curious. And may your spring be filled with new beginnings and endless potential. Take care and happy Ostara.
If you enjoy stories of the paranormal and the unexplained, join me for They're Not Shadows. As I got out of the car, lightning lit up the sky. The trees making a jagged display through the rain. They're not shadows. It's a spooky good time.
Hello? Are you okay?
Fear Daily is a podcast that takes you into the shadows of the past, unearthing the 1990s most terrifying tales of monsters, madness, and life after death. Discovered on a forgotten bulletin board server somewhere in Pennsylvania's Rust Belt, these stories are an archive of humanity's strangest encounters with the unknown, as told by the people who experience them. Written by Brennan Storr, creator of the Ghost Story Guys, and hosted by Brandon Scheck-Snyder of Southern Gothic, Fear Daily is your window into the dark corners of our world. Follow Fear Daily today on your favorite podcatcher to receive new episodes Monday through Friday, each and every week.